going to attempt to make some cats tonight. I've never YouTube live. Why does it feel like my camera is wobbling? Is it just me? That might just be me. Anyway, here we are. I'm gonna make loaf cats. I need to get the pattern up though, which I probably should have done earlier, but I did not. So I am not overly prepared. I'm never overly prepared for anything. Ugh. It's been a long day. A long old day. But we've made it. Oh, I'm so excited. It's nearly Friday. Yes. Where is this pattern? Please. Please. Hello, Hooks. How are you? I just realized you can see my screen in this like reflection, which makes me think I should just like open it, because otherwise it's weird. It's weird being able to see it. Look at this. It's a secret. How are you, Hopes? What's been happening? I'm trying to find the pattern that I'm wanting to use. I want to make these, these loaf cats that are sitting here. Why can't I? Here. I'm going to try and make more of them. Hi, Melinda. How are you? I haven't streamed in so long, and this like YouTube version is so low key. There's not like all this stuff on my screen compared to the Twitch one, which is nice. And there's probably a way I can do all that fancy stuff, but I did not look into it at all. To be honest, I hit go live and I like wasn't sure if it was actually going to go live or not. Worked all day just compiling some dinner now. What are you compiling for dinner? I just had a very basic bee dinner tonight. Hi, Judy. How are you? Oh, my goodness. The gang's all back together. This is so fun. How has everyone been? The camera's here, but the chat is here. So I'm sorry. I've like slightly differently set it up. I don't know if I should just put my camera back here. That's where it used to be. I'll do that. We're all going on an adventure together. Ooh. Is that better? Ooh. Probably not, considering I've just broken my camera. Is that better or worse? I felt really close to it. I do need two monitors. I used to like connect my like laptop as a second monitor, but I just need to be able to like move where the chat is, so the chat is right under the camera, you know. I just feel like I'm so low on this. You know what I mean? Dinner is dumplings with salad related items. Yum. Dumplings are my comfort food. I am all about dumplings all the time. I don't usually do YouTube live, but the algorithm decided to remind me. Oh, that was nice. That was nice of the algorithm. I don't usually do YouTube live either. It does show off all my yarn and my little chicken and the hoax. Wait, which way is it? This is my first ever Lego set. I feel like you'll appreciate that. I got it. Karen got it for me for my birthday. It's Isabel's house from Animal Crossing. And it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I've never done a full Lego set before because we never had them as kids. We just had like, I don't know, Lego pieces that we made our own things with. Okay, I need to find this loaf cat pattern. Look at this. I got this secondhand. Like new, but from a lady on Marketplace. And it cost me $4. And it's like literally the size of my head. You haven't done an Animal Crossing one, but that looks fun. It was. I am a Lego convert. It's just so expensive. Lego is expensive, man. Oh, 6.5 mil hook. Hopefully I have that sitting here. So I got accepted for a market last night, which is not until the end of October. It's the week before I fly to America, which I kind of feel like I could really come to regret that when I'm like, I have a week until I'm flying. I need to turn this light down or something. This wobbly thing it's not a vibe. I don't know how to fix it all. It's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. I think it's something to do with the frame rate of my camera or something. I don't know how to change that on YouTube. I simply don't know. A week to pack is plenty of time. Yes, it is plenty of time. I just will hopefully not get sick or anything at said event. But I am excited. I still have like this whole, you can't see it, but under this thing of yarn, there's a whole like plastic tub of stock from my last market. So I have heaps of time to like, here's the problem with it being this low is that I can't crochet up here. Hee. You know? Can I angle it down at all? You can see my cat. Ooh. It's too close. Haha. You can see my dirty floor. It's not, this is the tub full of stuff here. This is where my cats walk through to our laundry to go to the toilet. Welcome to my home. Hi, Kayla. How are you? You came in right as I was telling people where my cats go to the bathroom, which is what everyone wants to know when they're on a YouTube live. Oh dear. I'm trying to, the cats aren't in frame anymore, but I'm attempting to make some loaf cats, more loaf cats with this $4 ball of yarn that I got. Incredible. I also have not figured out the like camera setup so that I can look at it and also look at comments and also have like my crochet somewhat on the screen. I don't know. Anyway. What is that yarn? Here's the thing. The chat has the little heart react thing and it covers some of the chat, but I'm guessing you're saying what is that yarn? It is, hang on. I think it's a Hobby Lobby yarn. That's what this seems to insinuate. Yarn Bee. You see that? Yarn Bee Eternal Bliss in ivory. And it has hobbylobby.com. Not that you can read it, but it has hobbylobby.com on it. So I don't know. I guess someone bought it in the States or something and then didn't want it and then sold it for $4. $4 per ball. Like, that's pretty good. And then, where's that other ball of yarn? I don't know where it's gone, but she threw in another ball of yarn for free. So I got 3 balls of yarn for $8, which was like crazy. So good. I'm just on audio, so it all looks good for me. Oh, yes, while you make your dumplings. Smart. Such a bargain. Honestly, such a bargain. I forgot I'm on my personal account, so I don't get ads. Nice. Is there ads on this? When you get a second monitor, you'll need to get a second camera. Yes. I do have a second camera. I just no longer have the setup for it. So when I used to stream on Twitch, which is, I don't remember. Is that how you found me, Belinda, originally? Was it Twitch? But anyway, I used to have like an arm that came over and filmed, and then my face was just like in the corner. Yeah. So that setup I did. I had this like, I I don't know, tripod thing that I attach to my table, and I've done 2 stitches so far. This is strong start. And I very recently took that downstairs to film like YouTube tutorials in our garage, which is where I have the like lighting set up. So yes, I just didn't think about this. I was like, it's now or never going live on YouTube. I need to just like try it. I tried to like get the same setup that I had on Twitch, like use the same software, and I was like, I am instantly overwhelmed. I don't know how to connect these. I'm just gonna like do a straight up webcam thing. I'm not playing any music because I don't understand YouTube and I don't know if they're gonna like cancel me. I will look into it properly, but this is just a test run. So thank you for being here for my test run. How do I count? That is 7. Okay. Sorry. I try not to count out loud in case people are like crocheting along. That would be really annoying. What have you, Belinda? Oh my gosh, tell me more about the dingo puppy that you got to hold. This is incredible. And Kayla, how is the pattern going? If you want to share, if you're busy, like making things, then don't have to respond. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you count. Thank you, Judy. That is very useful information. I shall practice that. I'll do my homework and I'll be able to count next time. It was so cute. He was very soft and fluffy. Honestly, that dingo looked just like a dog. Is that a really dumb thing to say? But like it genuinely, if you hadn't told me it was a dingo, I would have been like, oh, cool, a dog. You did ask how. I did ask how. And you have delivered. How have you been, Judy? How is your son going? How's everything? You're in a new place now as well, right? I hope that's all going well. You don't have to respond words that strike fear into an algorithmic heart. Well, it's helpful for me because then I get to like not feel like I'm just talking to myself. However, I know from Twitch days, am I allowed to say Twitch on here? Will they like suppress me? I know from Twitch days that people like craft along, so you can't type and craft, you know? Son's okay. I have a chest infection. Oh no. Judy, look after yourself. I feel like you've had a bad run. Or maybe you haven't. Maybe it's been so long since I went live on any platform. And last time I went live, you had COVID, but that was probably a long time ago now. He was very dog-like, very naughty, and kept wanting to wander off. Typical puppy. Yeah. I mean, they're surely related, right? They're just some kind of wild dog. I can't figure out the whiskers, so I'm trying an alternate way. I'm hoping it looks more like a cat by the end. So one thing I feel like when I was looking at the picture, maybe it needed an extra row under the eyes and nose to fit in the whiskers. But then if you just want it to be a mod to the dog, that's not going to work. So I don't know. You'll figure it out. I have faith in you. I believe in you. New place is great. You keep having chest. Yeah, I don't know if that was meant to say you, but I have had a pretty bad run of being sick. When we got home from Ireland, we landed. The next day I went to the second day of my like Frisbee training camp. And then I was sick for like 2.5 weeks. So, and I don't think it was just going to Frisbee. That helped me get over my jet lag like really quickly. But yeah, I don't know. We dubbed it the Irish flu in our house because Kieran also got sick. Related, but a couple of little differences. Yes, they're wild. Oh, lads, I'm out of the habit of having to talk and keep track of stitches at the same time. It's been so long. It's been so long. What's everyone up to this week? This weekend, the weekend's so close. I have had so many Frisbee weekends lately, and I have I have 2 trainings this weekend, but they're like not that long. So it's not my full weekend taken up by Frisbee, and I'm so excited to have like some time off. So nice. I literally can't fit them. Thank you. I shall keep you updated. Yes. Keep me posted. If you're doing it as a separate pattern, I think you could add a row. But if you're doing it as a mod, yeah, it's a hard one. But it's looking good. It'll get there. It'll get there for sure. I think this is like, it's so cute for a little cat face. I don't know what kind of cat it is. I should probably make some that are actually in like cat colors. I just finished off a film festival, about 90 sessions in 2.5 weeks. Oh my goodness, what film festival was it? Was it one of the like a like country film festival? You know, they have like the German film festival and the Japanese film festivals. Was it something like that or some other cool festival? Might take it easy this weekend with maybe just a triple feature. Oh my goodness. A triple feature of what? I'm so out of the loop with movies. I feel like once you stop going to the cinema, you all of a sudden don't. Well, no, maybe this is just me, but I used to go a lot, like in high school and stuff. And then as soon as I was out of the habit of it, like, I don't know what's on anymore. I have a friend who lives in Melbourne, actually, and she goes to the cinema every week. And so anytime I finally do, like, feel like going to the movies, I just ask her. I'm like, what's on that I might like? I feel so unhip. Oh, the International Film Festival. That's cool. Were there any highlights? Any that we should look out for or try and get our hands on? You're a big movie person, hey. I remember you telling me about Letterboxd, which in my mind makes you a big movie person. Also, I think the fact that you just had this massive, like, 2.5 weeks of films. This weekend, I will be back at TK Maxx to hunt down more Halloween decorations. I love this for you. I like the aesthetic of like Halloween and fall, but we're not, other than Christmas, we're not big decorators in this house. You may be able to tell that I just like have crap everywhere. I don't want to live like this, but it's how it's turned out. I've got too much stuff. I should downsize. I need to get into like the under consumption core. That surely doesn't count for yarn though, right? Right? It can't. Hello, Auntie. Oh my goodness, how are you? I know, it's been so long. I feel like this is a little Twitch reunion. This is so nice. It means I've got better things to do than housework. It's so true. It's very true. It really has been like, so 4 of my, well, 4, no, hang on. Words are hard. 3 of my last 5 weekends were Frisbee. So the last weekend I had off, which was beautiful. The weekend before that, I had a tournament. The weekend before that, we hosted Abby's 30th. Some of you will know Abby from my Twitch days. We hosted their 30th at our house. Then the weekend before that, I had a training camp. And the weekend before that, I had a tournament. So it's like, the weekends I have off, the last thing I want to do is do housework. You know what I mean? I just want to like finally relax because I'm not running around a Frisbee field for 2 days straight. So, yesterday I saw Paprika, Heat, and Strange Darling. Saturday I'll see Lion King. Lion King? Hold up. What? How are you seeing Lion King? Lion King, Amadeus, and Tommy. Lion King's like my favorite Disney movie. Yay, market prep. You're going to sell everything. Will I? I haven't talked about my market at all, actually, Kayla. So don't worry. You have not missed it. It is on October the 26th in Castle Hill. It is the Colourful Minds Artist Market. It's the first time they've run it. I'm pretty sure it's the first time they've run it. So question mark, Castle Hill isn't really that near my house either. But it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it, and it'll go how it goes. And I think I'll have a nice time regardless. So Lion King is 30 years old. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel so old. Wow. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll try and find Lion King to see this weekend. That'll be so much fun. That'll be so much fun. I've seen it once on the big screen and I cried 3 times in it. How exciting. Yeah, it is exciting. Literally, this box of stuff is from my last market and it's just been sat there. Like, I've added to it, obviously. And all of this, like, I just like making stuff. And so I've been making it. I only recently, like, changed my Etsy store. I used to have like a stationery shop on Etsy. And then I was like opening the yarn shop. So I was like, okay, it's finally time to close this thing because I haven't really been doing that much on it anyway. Closed it. And then I was like, I should put some of these like things that I make up on Etsy. So like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I finally repurposed my Etsy page and I have put crochet plushies up there. But listing things is such a pain. So I'm excited to just do a market. You know, I saw the CGI remake of Lion King and cried at how bad it was. Oh, I think I was just I wanted to like it so much that I found redemption in it. But I am not overly sold on any of the remakes, I don't think, unless you remind me of one and I'll be like, oh yeah, no, that wasn't too bad. I don't think I'm a very critical movie watcher, I think is my problem. Like, if I have a nice time, I'm like, great film. I'm the same with books. I'm like, if I enjoy it, great book, even if it's like not actually written that well or whatever. I want to see the good in things. I will stop reading books if I don't like them, though. I've grown out of my people-pleasing tendency to just finish the book regardless. So she growing. That's a personal growth marker, right? I'm gonna say yes. Life's too short to read crap books. Yeah, and there's just too many books in the world to read crap books, you know? That is what I eventually came to, but it took me until I was in my 20s to be like, yeah, actually, you know what? I have too many books that I want to read to continue reading through this one that is like not really doing it for me. I think that is the right way to do it. I guess that needs to be a double. I think I need to count my stitches at the end of this. I don't feel the need to finish them at all. I used to be like, I've invested this much time, but I've grown older. I've seen the light. I'm like, how much more time am I willing to invest? And the answer is none. You finally got into yeah. How many have you read of the Discworld books now, Hoax? And while you think about that, I'm going to count my stitches. Well, 40. Is that the answer? Yes. I have succeeded. Sunk cost fallacy. Yes. Yes. My cousin taught me about the sunk cost fallacy, and I'll be forever grateful. Because now I stop reading bad books. Hee hee. Oh, I don't know how to change the focus issue on the camera when it's not on, when it's just on YouTube. Look, guys, the next one will be better, you know? It's fine. I could probably figure out a way to connect my actual, like, camera, YouTube-y camera to YouTube, but that's a future me problem. All right. Just the first 3, but I'm trying not to rush them. I'm up to Mort, which I vaguely remember reading in high school. I just like skipped this whole Discworld thing. As that was last century, I remember nothing about it. Yeah, fair. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know how I met. Like, I was such an avid reader as a child and still am. Well, I feel like the more time I spend crocheting, though, the less time I've had for reading, which is a bit sad. And we've also taken, this is like, this is the most grandma thing that I am about to divulge, I feel, which is not a negative. It's just a fact. Now, in the evenings, when I would normally read, Karen and I do the New York Times spelling bee. That is the last thing we do every night. And it's fun, and I like our little ritual of doing it, but it means I am not reading as much. Although I did just finish a really good book called, if you read Yellowface, if anyone read Yellowface, it's like a similar feeling you get reading this book in a way, but it was called I Hope This Finds You Well by Natalie Sue. And it was good. I enjoyed it. I cringed and I cried. I cry everything, so it's not necessarily an indicator of how good or bad the book is. I just wasn't into fantasy. I was more hard sci-fi reader back in the day. So is Discord more fantasy then? I always thought it was sci-fi. Ugh. Which I guess it's obviously not, considering what you have just said. Guess who's come to say hi? Very loudly. Hi, Bango. Sounds fun. Did you try the new spelling bee? Yes! Oh my gosh. Guy Montgomery's Guy Mont spelling bee is actually so funny. I really leaned in hard to it. Wait. What are you doing? Hey. So cheeky. He's so cheeky, honestly. Kitty cameo. Bango is like, he's nothing like Patty. He wants to be the star all the time. He loves the attention. He loves it. Excuse me, what are you doing? Hey, come on. Come on. Cheeky boy. Cheeky boy. Yeah, you can just hang out there. That's fine. Anyway. Yeah, have you watched Guy Montgomery's Guy Mont spelling bee yet? It's good. I recommended it to a friend of mine. She's yet to watch it. I saw her today. Sad. I'm putting stitch markers in my back loops because I'm scared I'll get distracted and I'll lose them. Hee hee. Hooks, when do you reckon you're going to try crocheting? Or pay attention. Self. Can you hear him meowing? He's so loud. Yeah. Such a loud boy. Such a loud boy. Yeah, he is very loud. This is like all the time. All the time. Will you ever go back to streaming? I'm not sure. I still like I miss the people that I used to watch on Twitch, but I still watch Twitch a little bit. I feel like Twitch, you need to stream for such a long amount of time. Whereas I feel like it's more normal on YouTube to do an hour, which means once I get out of this cycle of like having so much Frisbee all the time, I'll actually maybe be able to stream here more, and hopefully I'll be able to fix the setup so that it is more like Twitch. But yeah. Hey, welcome in, Lou. How are you? How are you after your physio? What's been going on? Bango's been meowing so much. I can see your face and I know you want to jump up there. Hey. Yeah, good boy. I really want to work on my Lego project, which I really got nowhere on, but I hope to get to crochet soon. What is did you say you bought a kit, like a crochet kit? I'm doing okay. Physio is good. That's good. It is usually closed. I had it closed at the start, but then you can see the reflection of my screen and it was bugging me. So I opened it, but now there is an intruder. And as you can see, it's like not organized well at all. There's like random medals, books. This is like cross-stitch stuff. Bango knows what's up. I know. He's a cheeky little boy. Lucky he's so cute. He gets away with a lot. It's a dino in an eggshell. Is it one of the Woobles kits? Like the ones that are started for you? As in like the little magic ring is done or something? What is it called? Woobles? What are they called? If it's not one of them, you're not going to know what it's called. But if it is one, maybe you will know. I need to, so my plan for this market, maybe I should talk about the market that I mentioned in the title. My plan for the market is to make some fidgets, like some of the fidget toys. So if anyone has recommendations, if anyone's ever made them, let me know. But I think I'm going to try just some of like the mushroom ones. I think JCP like recommended making them. Oh my goodness, he won't stop. Not sure if it started, but it has all the tools I need to make it. Yeah, nice. I'm excited to see it. You'll get there eventually. And you know where to come for help if you need it once you start, Hoax. I did post in the Discord a long time ago. I remember you posting about it, but it's been cricket since then, so. Do you prefer Twitch, Mama? Is that why you ask, or are you just curious? This kid, honestly. Here we go. All right, I'm nearly into some single crochet around rows where I don't need to focus, which is like great. What have you been up to, Lou? Have you been making anything? You were on such a good like stretch of finishing clothing, which is so impressive. Oh my goodness, this kid. Hey. I think he likes Lego as well. That is what he's sniffing. Asin came out today buying containers for my DP drills, diamond painting drills. So many crochet kits and craft things there. Yeah, there's heaps. They like have all these kits and stuff, but there's been some drama around it. Like they are stealing designs off small creators or like, you know, smaller, not giant conglomerate businesses for their punch needle kits and stuff like that. So that makes me a bit sad. Anyway, whatever. I need to just ignore the cat. Ignore the cat. 21st of February, you posted it. That's the sign of a true crafter, to be fair. Procrastination on your works in progress or planned projects. They even had your bee and a flower in a kit. I mean, look, this is the original bee from our Twitch stream. The first ever amigurumi I made. I still have it. Oh, bango. Oh, bango. I'm still working on that darn dress. It's going slowly, though. Wait, do I remember this dress? I got a toy I started 2 years ago that's half done. Is that in crochet or is it in knitting? Bango, what's the plan here, mate? Silly kitten. All right, sorry. I needed a counting break. It's weird without music. I'll figure it all out. I'll actually like Google how to YouTube stream. And I'll be back. The production value is really low today. I've bought diamond painting stickers to do and put on my cards. Oh my gosh. So you diamond paint onto the sticker and then stick the sticker on the card? Is that what happens? That's pretty cool. I've never seen those before. Were they at Kmart? No. Yes? If so, Kmart really does have everything. That is wild. I'm going to need to figure out my market setup again as well. Oh boy. I think I need to change it. I didn't love it, my last market. And it'll be almost a year in between markets, which is wild. From Temu. That makes sense. They have everything there. I think it goes here. Oh, I'm no good at maths. I don't know why I just counted that. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I've got Flowers, Lilo and Stitch, and some Disney ones. Lilo and Stitch, I feel like I need to watch that movie again. I feel like it's been everywhere, and I don't know that I've watched it like since I was in high school, maybe. But I feel like it's one of the good ones, right? I need to reacquaint myself with it. This is my problem. This is why I never see new movies. It's because I just like go back to old films to watch them. And then, oh my gosh, the new season of Only Murders in the Building is out. Well, it's starting to come out. The dress is the one I found in Ravelry, actually. I'll link it in the Discord. Yes, please. I need reminding because I have the memory of a goldfish. Great movie, Lilo and Stitch, yes. I am inclined to agree because I have seen it and I do remember liking it, but I forget it. Gosh, I need to fix this light and camera. I stopped watching Disney by that point. I never stopped watching Disney because I'm a child. Look at you now, host, going to see Lion King in the cinema. You've never seen Lilo and Stitch? Aha. I'm not one to judge because there are like so many classic films that I haven't seen. And like neither of us are really big movie watchers. So it's like always our downfall in trivia. We very rarely know the film. Although there is this 2000s trivia that's coming up at one of our semi-regular spots. And I say regular, we have not been doing trivia regularly for a while, but I was like, if there is any trivia that I'm likely to know the films from, it will be Naughty's trivia. I don't actively recall watching it, but it rings a bell. I probably should go back and watch a lot of stuff. Yeah. So Kieran and I were like, there are so many movies that come up all the time and we've never seen them because like we just, I don't know, we just haven't. So we should have like a movie month where every weekend we watch a film, like, or like a couple of films that always come up. But then we couldn't think of them. And I think we ended up watching like maybe 3 films in that month. So it was a bit of a failure as movie month. I feel like we should try again at some point. But we need to start actually noting down the movies that we've not seen as they come up, you know? Are you doing? No, I think once my sibling got into Disney, I stopped watching. Is that intentional? Were you like, well, it's not cool anymore now that you like it? Or was it just like an age, you aged out as they aged in? I watch hundreds of films a year and I still cannot catch up on all the ones I want to see. Maybe I need like a top classics movies list from you, Hoax. I also just forget films that I've seen. I'm the same with books. Like, I read a book, I'm like, I love this book. And someone's like, what was it about? I'm like, I don't remember. I immediately forget. I only remember that I really enjoyed it. They're playing some of the old movies on Monday nights at the cinema. Ooh. Yeah, maybe that's what I need. I need to like pay attention to that. I need to remember to go to some of them. It is cool when cinemas do that and you get the chance to like see films on the big screen that you never like, that you didn't get to the first time around. I fear I need to move this. Leg. Is this going to be too far into the middle? I see what I've done. I've added a stitch somewhere. Curse this distraction. It's not really the reason. Okay, oh gosh. Probably, oh wait, no. Where are we up to? I went to Toy Story the other weekend. Oh my gosh, that would have been fun. Oh, how do I, oh my god. Now I need to just like quickly remember how to do a bubble stitch while I'm on this. Okay, yeah, I've got it. Oh dear. I will catch up on chat in like 1 second. Yeah. All right. Probably more I aged out and got into more grown-up shows. I still enjoy old children's films, but without nostalgia, most of them are fairly meh. This is so true. Okay, so at Karen's work, they do like a ranking thing every week. And it's like always a different thing. It's like ice creams one Friday, and then the next Friday it'll be like Arnott's biscuits, and then whatever it is. And they did Disney films, and Bolt was like at the very top. I think I hear that the Disney movie rating was like very contentious, and a lot of them ended up in the top, but Bolt was at the top. And I'd never seen Bolt. I was like, I don't know. I think I was like maybe too old for it by the time it came out or whatever, because the people he works with are like a bit younger than him or like us. And so we watched it, and we, like both of us are like it's fine. Bango loved it because there's a cat in it, and he was like very interested in the cat in it. But yeah, I don't know. Bolt didn't do it for me. I went to a cult classics party on the weekend. I went as Louise from Thelma and Louise because that was the only cult classic I could think of at the time. But it was also a 1000 IQ move. I've never seen Thelma and Louise. Is that one I need to put on my list? Is it worth it? In Melbourne, the Lido, Nova, and Asta quite regularly screen old films. The Lido is the one my friend goes to. Why does this? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I only saw Thelma and Louise last year for the first time, and it was excellent. Fantastic. You didn't say excellent. I filled in that blank. Fantastic. All right. Okay. It's on the list. Someone remind me after this it's on the list. Someone put it in the Discord that it's on my list so I remember. I'm literally the worst when it comes to movies. Since meeting my partner, I've now seen Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter for the first time. Next is to watch all the Marvel movies, apparently. That's a big commitment, man. All the Marvel movies is like, that's my movie quota for the decade, pretty much. You know? It's a big commitment. At least one of you is into movies, you know? So you can kind of, that works. That helps the situation. Both of us are like bad at films. Not as helpful, especially when you go to trivia every week. Thankfully, other people on our team pick up our slack. I'm going to Sister Act the musical when it comes to Melbourne in November. I loved that movie. I have heard that's a really good musical, so I hope it's great. Has it been to Sydney? Oh, it's in Sydney in October? We should do a movie night in Discord. I know that one person can stream it and the rest watch. Okay, we tried this once and no one could hear the sound on my thing. So I don't know if I need to like upgrade my Discord ability, or not ability, but like the level of the Discord, or if it was just a me/tech issue. But we should try again. I agree. That would be fun. I think that's when we ended up having our first like craft call on Discord, because we were all ready to watch the film and then it just like was not working. And so we ended up, oh, someone should work that out then. That's Lou. Can you figure out how it works in Discord? I believe. But I don't have to stream it. Anyone can stream it, right? I could try. You don't have to do that. But if you wanted to. It does. It feels weird not having music when I'm like having a count or something, you know? The ears just feel wrong on this one compared to the other ones, but I don't know if that's just me. These ears feel wrong. I'm going to push through, and if I need to pull it all out, I need to pull it all out. We'll have had a nice time. It's fine. Doesn't matter. We won't say no to you doing it. Yeah. No one would disagree with you trying to figure it out. I mean, it took me so long to organize the next Sydney craft catch up. I do blame all of the Frisbee that I've had this year, though, for that. It's been very hard to find a weekend where I actually like had a decent chunk of time to do it. And the reason I can't do Sunday afternoons is because I have training. So, and yet I still managed to put that as an option somehow. I think I just meant to put it as the afternoon, but put it as the morning for some reason. I have had lots of Frisbee, but it will all, well, it won't all be over, but I'll have a break. After November, after I've played the Worlds tournament, I will no longer have Frisbee for a while. Which I think at that point I will be ready for a break. So it'll be fine. You know? And the other thing is, because I'm like playing on this, like a team that kind of matters this year, I've also like had to go to the gym and do runs and stuff. So like I also just even my evenings, I'm like, oh, I have to fit all this stuff in. And then when I'm not fitting that stuff in, and I still play League, and when I'm not fitting all that stuff in, I'm like, I'm so tired. I just want to relax. Do you ever get time with hubby? Yeah, well, we play our Wednesday night League together, which is nice. And that's just finished. And we have been doing Saturday morning park runs together. And then we usually will like go to brunch afterwards together. He's on them like, so I have currently some of the tournaments that I'm playing are for mixed nationals, which is in October, and that is like a mixed gender team. So we're both on that team. So we do spend those weekends together playing frisbee, but still, yeah. And he's at frisbee. He plays an extra league to me because he's not old enough to play the Masters tournament that I'm playing in. So he doesn't have quite as much frisbee on his plate. So he's playing an extra like social league, which is where he is tonight. But yeah, I kind of feel like what will happen is I will finish my like big run of frisbee stuff in November. But after we finish mixed nationals in October, he is going to start training for a marathon again. Because one wasn't enough. He wants to run another one. So I feel like that will like push us out of balance again. But it's fine. We got our whole lives, you know. We got time. We do still see each other plenty. But yeah, I am a bit the same. I was just talking to a friend today. Like we used to go and do like hikes in the Blue Mountains and stuff on weekends, and we just like haven't done that probably since we got the house. And like then all of a sudden it was like every weekend was renovating, and then we were planning our wedding, so there was all that going on, and we keep telling ourselves that things will settle down. And this year I was like, nothing. This year we're like not doing anything. We're just chilling out. And then we had our like little Irish wedding party, and then I like made it onto this Masters team. So I was like, well, so now I'm going to America as well. So now next year is the year that we chill out. And overseas holidays. Yeah, exactly. I was very naive. To be fair, I didn't know if I would make this team because it is like representing Australia, but in an age bracket, so it's not as impressive as it sounds. But I wasn't sure I would make this team, so like obviously I was going to try out for it because I'm eligible to. But then I did, and so I was like, okay, that's a lot of my year gone. Which obviously I'm still very grateful. It'll be really cool. All right, 6 rounds. I've got to run, girl, but thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I will talk to you soon. I look forward to your patterns coming out. If you guys like watching crochet YouTube stuff, go and follow the girl who knots because she just hit YouTube partner, which is very exciting, and also her videos are rad. And I enjoy watching them, and I think you will enjoy watching them too. So that is my little plug. Oh dear. I've lost the groove. All right, I'm into single crochet rounds. Let's go. People crafting at the moment. Belinda, we haven't seen a finished piece from you in a while. I feel like you're usually always have things hot off the needles. I can't tell if you've had a break or just have not been sharing as much. I've been very bad at sharing in the Discord lately, by the way. So I apologize for that. I feel like I'm just treading water, trying to stay afloat. How many items do you need to make for the market? I don't know, really. I made like way too many for my last market, so I do still have quite a lot, but I feel like maybe I need to make some different stuff. I probably need to make more things that are like lower priced, like quicker things. But then I also wanted to make a few of these cats. And I have a couple of chicken bodies that will turn into chickens like this. Nope, wrong hand. This guy. Oh my gosh. That one. That one. There'll be a white version of that one. That was harder than it should have been. Oh dear. I've not been knitting much. I've been sewing more, but not finishing them. Yeah, fair enough. You can't see it. Wait. Oh, wait. I haven't actually. This chicken. Sorry, that's really annoying. Stay. This chicken. Yeah. This is just an unstuffed body, but it will turn into this. So I want to make a few of these because I think they've been going well. And a few of these loaf cats, which has no face, so this is not a very good. Hang on. This is the loaf cat. This is the finished version of what I will have made. I really feel like the ears, I've done something weird to the ears. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's almost as if your aim is to constantly have me crying over here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting my first YouTube live, the scary world of YouTube lives. You're doing fine. Thank you. I'm trying. She's trying. I'm currently unpicking some of the sewing I did yesterday so I can redo it on Sunday. Oh. I feel like this would also make a good chicken, right? This yarn. Thoughts? Thoughts? We'll see. So maybe I'll try and do slightly more frequent YouTube lives. Once I figure out my tech a little bit more, I'll like revisit it. I might need to do some like test runs where I'm just figuring stuff out with it. I'll look heaps professional doing that, obviously. And I'll also figure out getting music back on them and stuff like that. As anyone in the Discord will know, I did plan to do one of these a couple of weeks ago, and then that didn't work out. It didn't work out. It just didn't work out. And so I somewhat last minute was like, I'll do it tonight because the Thursday nightly ends tonight. So personally, I rather the Twitch experience, but this is an adequate substitute, slightly more frequent than a one-off. Yeah, I would like to do them more frequently than a one-off. I think the thing, so I agree, like Twitch is, okay, talk me through it. Talk me through it. Is it because it's more like, there's more stuff happening and it's more interactive? Because if so, I think if I like actually spend some time and research, I can make this more like that. I just need to like actually figure out connecting OBS Studio properly, which I did not decide to look at tonight until about 7:20. And I was like, this was a bad idea. If I wanted to go live at 7:30, I probably should have figured this out earlier. And so I just opted for this kind of boring webcam setup. But that's fine. That's cool. The thing is with Twitch is that I don't know. I feel like then I'm like in so many different platforms and I can't keep track of them all, you know? Yeah. I don't know. And I think I feel bad on Twitch because if people sub and then I'm like, I don't know, run into problems and can't stream I feel like I need to like really commit to being more frequent there. Whereas this, I can like, I do want to try and be somewhat more frequent because I miss hanging out. But if I'm not, like, I don't feel guilty about stuff. You know what I mean? You can stream and live at the same time. Stream and live at the same time? I don't know how to read that. Really just minor things, but I feel with your YouTube video, it makes sense using this platform. Yeah, I do like, don't get me wrong, I like having the like channel point stuff and Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Oh my goodness, Judy. I don't know if I can handle that. I can't even do YouTube at the one time. I couldn't even figure that out. But I know some of the stuff that I used on like to make Twitch a little bit more fun does work here. I have seen the YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Yeah, I need to find someone doing that and pick their brain. Or just find anyone who uses OBS and mix it up on YouTube. And also TikTok. How do people keep track? For real. For real. Like, literally at exactly the same time, they're streaming on both. Or they, like, do one day on one and one day on the other. Because I've seen people who do, like, one day on one and one day on the other, you know? I can't even keep my eye on one chat. Let's go all out and do Twitch, YouTube, Insta, TikTok all at once. I've tried TikTok lives before, and people on TikTok are like, they're not my vibe. Everyone, like, I don't know. I feel like it's all teenagers or something. I shouldn't say that. They might not be teenagers. But people come in and they're like, can you play this song? Can you play this song for me? And you're like, I'm crocheting, man. Do I look like a DJ? I'm the least cool person you've ever met. I don't know what song you want me to play. You can play it yourself. Get Spotify. It's free. I quite literally deleted TikTok off my phone. It was too much. Yeah. It is too much. I kind of still, I have it. I don't spend that much time on it. I have it mostly because I feel like I should with my shop, but then I just end up like not posting on anything because I get overwhelmed that I'm meant to be posting on everything, you know, both at the same time. That is just, someone's got to, some people are a lot more tech savvy than me. I'm too old for talking. If Grandma Droniak can do it, Hoax, you can do it. Nah, TikTok's like, I don't know. I don't mind making reels and stuff actually, but I do sometimes. I'm like, man, I wish I just could go back to just posting photos. But then if I do that, there's like zero reach and I get really sad. And I'm like, why am I even trying? I deleted Instagram, so no social media on my phone now. Good on you. You know what? I am impressed. Could never be me. I'm too much of an addict. And I have yarn to try and hawk to the masses, you know. I'll look at it on the computer, but since it's a bad interface, I don't use it much. Yeah, it's not great on the computer. And also I just like, it's way easier to pick up your phone and just scroll, right, than it is to like sit at a laptop or a computer. I don't know. Seems like more of a commitment. It's actually like kind of been good. Now my laptop just lives in the garage because it's what I do like all the Patty and Bango's Place stuff off. So I don't actually have it up here. So once I leave this desk, I'm not tempted to like do extra work or like, I don't know, have 3 screens at once somehow. Small things, you know, small things. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna attempt to look at figuring out making this like a little bit more exciting and doing it some slightly more frequently, maybe. Easy dipping my toe back into doing it slightly more frequently, maybe. But I'm not like, I'm so out of the loop. I don't know. I don't even remember what nights I used to stream on. Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe? Like weekends are pretty much out now for a while. So, yes. We'll see. I only got Insta a few months ago and I use it mainly for looking at the ads for the shops I like. It's like, yeah, like social media is nice to just lurk on. I can't even remember which days. Yeah, I feel like I would have always had Frisbee on a Wednesday, so I don't think it would have been on a Wednesday night. And I used to do trivia on a Monday night. So my guess is that it was like Tuesdays and Thursdays with occasional random days in there. That's my thinking. But I also don't know, like, Twitch discovery was really bad. I don't know if YouTube is the same. But I did like the community on Twitch with like raids and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I just like felt bad that I couldn't keep up that consistently with all the other stuff going on. And here I don't risk people subscribing to me, and so I don't need to feel bad about it. I just scroll past a lot of stuff, but look at the pretty patterns and fabric. Yeah. It is good. Like, social media is good for getting inspiration, but then it's also like bad because you could just get sucked into it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I find myself, I'm like scrolling and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I could actually be crocheting instead of looking at other people's crochet. And I could, like, I don't know, could be doing other stuff right now. But it's just so easy. I mean, that's how it's designed, right? Our little monkey brains can't help it. They've been designed to keep us hooked. You can have YouTube members, not until I have more watch hours. And I don't have the hours that I need yet for that. So feel free to leave my videos on in the background while you do other things all the time. And then eventually they'll start paying me for the ads on them. My Instagram's algorithm is mostly gym exercises for my Bookstagram. These. Okay, so randomly on Patty and Bango's place, the algorithm keeps serving me recipes. And I'm like, I don't know what I've done on this like yarn brand account for you to be sending me recipes all the time. But then I encourage it because sometimes there's a good recipe and then I send it to Kieran. I'm like, we should make this. And then I guess Instagram's like, this person likes recipes, send them more. 5, one more. My watch goes by minutes, not hours. Oh, hoax. That took me too long to get. That was good one. I've missed this. I get lots of dog reels, as you should. As you should. I get cats and crochet on most of my accounts, except for my yarn account. And on that, I get recipes. Also, a lot of like me and my friends, a lot of reels that insinuate both me and my friends have mental health issues, which is not wrong. I often forward them to my friends. So I am encouraging the algorithm. Okay, now what? Oh. Now I need to count my rows. Oh dear. 12, 13, 14. One more. I clicked on lots of ads so I get dog theater. Wait, Does it say dog theater or dogs, theater? Oh, dogs, theater. Okay. I needed someone else to comment to push it above the little heart. This user interface, this little heart needs to be not over where the text comes up on a chat. That sounds like a good algorithm for you, Belinda. That's what I think. Hang on. I should move this over. I should have had it this way the whole time. What a fool. There we go. Now it looks more like I'm actually looking at the right spot. Yep, I like it. Yeah. It's the problem when you curate your algorithm too well, you want to spend more time on social media. That's how they get ya. That's how algorithms work. Remember when Instagram was chronological? Oh, those were the days. I wonder what it would be like if it was still like that. Like, would it actually just be worse? Are they actually onto something with this algorithm thing? You know what I mean? Because from a creator perspective, it's annoying. But from someone who gets to see a lot of the stuff I like on my page, on my feed, it makes sense. But what am I missing that I might like, you know? Anyway, I was going to say we're getting off topic, but there's no topic to get off topic from. So it's all good. All right, I'm going to need to find eyes for this guy in a sec. Okay. Okay, I think the ears feel better now. Now that I've made more of it, they feel better. They look like cat ears. It's kind of hard to tell with a variegated yarn. A little bit. I feel like the legs are out of whack. The legs are too far over for the ears, I think. Yeah. He looks wonky. These are his legs and those are his ears. So if he's flat, I can't hold him flat. You see what I mean? His ears are like over to the side. I feel like it's hard to tell because I'm holding it up. He's very wonky. I feel like his legs need to be moved. Compared to this guy, who is not so wonky. It's all right. I was just practicing having to talk and yeah, that is how he looks. It's just my practice run at, talking and crocheting again. Thankfully, I just like the act of crocheting. So even if I have to pull this all out, which I probably will, it's fine. I had a good time doing it, you know? But anyway, I've been working on this cassowary and it also is very wonky. I don't know how to, this is one wing and this is the other wing and they are not at all in line. So I need to fix that. I tried to fix it on this one and I made it worse. So that was good. Bango wants to be fed, I think. When I fix it, eventually I will get a pattern out for it. Because the Frisbee team that I'm playing on is the Australian cassowaries. So I was like, I should make a cassowary toy and then we can give them away when we're over there because Frisbee is self-refereed. And so we have a spirit of the game, which is essentially like a sportsmanship thing. And at the end of a game, you often choose a most spirited player from the other team, like someone who plays with good sportsmanship and the most valuable player. And I was like, there could be little prizes for people who play with good spirit. I think that would be very cute. So that's where this cassowary came from. That's that. That's all I've been doing. Crocheting and playing frisbee. I think I'm gonna go and feed my cat because, as you can hear, he is hungry. He is always hungry. But it is actually his dinner time. And I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, and maybe I will actually read a book. Maybe. I'm reading What You Were Looking For Is in the Library. It's very good, but I need time to sit down and read it. So that might be my plan. But thanks for hanging out again. It's been fun. It's nice when, like, I don't know. Like, it's nice when people are here and I feel like we're all hanging out again, like the old days. But going live is still scary. After all this time, it's still scary. Ooh. Yeah, it's like crazy running around the house time meowing until he gets fed. Thanks for hanging out. I will put in the Discord next time, maybe with like a little more warning than half a day. Although I feel like sometimes half a day's warning is like, that's what you need. And you'd be like, yeah, I'm free tonight. Why not? Yeah, I don't know what liking this live actually does, but or reacting to it. I don't know what that does either. But thanks. It was a fun surprise getting a stream tonight. Yes, it was. It was a fun surprise for me as well. I will maybe try and figure out the streaming setup thing, and then we'll try again at some stage. Most likely on like a Tuesday or Thursday, because I only have a few breaks from Wednesday Night League, so I don't want to get in the habit of Wednesdays and then be like, psych, I'm changing my mind. So yeah, I'll keep you posted in Discord. But otherwise, I need to figure out how to end the stream because I don't actually really know. Hee. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will talk to you in Discord, and I missed all of your virtual faces. Good night. Bye. End.